I'm still laughing really hard, man. The video, I just watched it again. Special K getting the bird poop facial.
Yes. If you missed it, go to 104krbe.com. He was pretty angry when he realized we really put bird poop on his face. On Friday afternoon, you can see all the video footage there on the Rule and Ryan Show page. And ladies and gentlemen, we have somebody special calling in on our line. Hello.
Hey, you guys put bird crap on his lip?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're immature.
Is this David Cook, our American Idol?
It is.
Oh, David, welcome to the Rule and Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE Houston. And yes, we did put bird poo on Special K's face.
Special K, man, I am so sorry.
Well, David, what happened is that, we did a story in the news about, it was last week about how these women in New York are spending $180 getting this bird poop facial. And we're like, dude, I can just go down, scrape it off the car windshield. And he kind of got suckered into it.
Oh, no.
No, they lied. They lied to me.
Now, aren't you glad, David, that you have a real job that's making you all kinds of fame and fortune instead of having to do stuff like Special K does on our show?
Special K, you should be making the money that I'm making for stuff like that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Speaking of Mr. David Cook, our American Idol, have you started to see the coin roll in yet?
A little bit. With this, with the record deal and all the stuff they got me doing, trying to keep up has been kind of priority one.
Have you been able to make that first, self-indulgent buy for
Oh
yourself?
my God, he just won 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm holding out hope that I'm going to be able to get a dog soon. I want to get a Great Dane and name him Quagmire, but giggity goo.
Yeah. We're talking to David Cook from American Idol on 104.1 KRVE and the Rula and Ryan Show. And David Cook, you are newly crowned the American Idol. So coming off of Ryan's inquiry for you, well, how does that work exactly? When you win and then they sign you to the record deal, I guess they give you some kind of signing bonus so you can have some money so you don't have to ask them if you can go buy a Starbucks, or what's the story there? How does that work for you?
Well, there's a little bit of red tape to cut through, but they make sure that we're taken care of. I'm actually out here in LA doing the Idol tour. For me, it's just I don't know. I'm trying to enjoy it for what it is, but also try to focus on moving forward and getting this record off the ground.
That's what I wanted to ask you, David. Obviously you've got to be just totally stoked. You got the tour and everything, but do you have material that you've always wanted to record, or are you coming up with new stuff? Do you have songs laying around that you're just dying to get into the studio and record?
Well, I'm in a good position. I actually was working on a record before the show that I never released, and so I got a little bit of material that most people haven't heard to kind of lean on, and then I've been doing some writing sessions and stuff, and really trying to get a beat on where I want this record to go.
Do you get pressure, for you to go ahead and work with major songwriters, or do they want to come in and suggest hits and all that for you?
For me, I really don't have an ego about the whole thing. I'm 25 years old. I've played music for 10 years. I've actually gotten a chance to write with some people, and I've used it as a learning experience and really picking their brains, and because there are a million different ways to write a hit song, and if I can get my head around one of them, then I'm in a good position. So
we are speaking to David Cook. He is the American Idol for this year, of course, on the Rule and Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE. And I have to say, I was thinking about you the other day, David, because I was listening to Chris Brown's With You, and I know that David Archuleta is the one that sang that on the show. But I was thinking, you know what? The lyrics of this song are pretty cute. And one of my friends is getting married, and she goes, gosh, if that song wasn't so cheeseball, I would use it. I go, God, all you got to do is get David Cook to redo it for you. I bet it'd be a smash hit.
Well, give me a week, and I'll work on the rearrangement.
Yeah, you think you could rock out anything?
Yeah.
You know what? There are some songs that just cannot be rocked out.
Well, I'll tell you what, David. It just, you know what? Simon wasn't wrong in those preliminary rounds. You were the dark horse, and look at that. You came out to win it, and you wowed us all. And, I'm really bummed out. They took your songs off of iTunes, like Billie Jean and Hello and all that stuff. Are there any plans with your new record label that maybe you'll put that on an album, like your versions of Billie Jean and Hello and all that, so we can get a hold of them if we didn't buy them already?
I don't think there's any talks of it as of yet, but I've been asked that enough to where maybe we should talk about it.
For week after week after week, we talked to Paula Abdul. Like every time we'd, watch a show, the next morning she'd call us live, and, she was pulling for you, by the way, almost the whole time.
Yeah, it was cool.
And, what I was wondering is, because you did win by a substantial number of votes, when you were standing up there, did you really have an idea that, it's me?
Oh, absolutely no idea. I think based on what the judges said Tuesday, and then we got in Wednesday morning, and Nigel told us the voting percentages.
Well, the reason I'm asking is because, there's a website you can go to where you can kind of track the Idol phone call.
Yeah,
you know,
dialidol.com.
Dialidol.com, where you can kind of track
I've heard of that.
the progress. Yeah, and it's like, that morning we looked at it, and it's like you were like winning by a substantial margin.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, David's won it. David Cook's won it.
Yeah, so when Ryan Seacrest said by 12 million votes, I mean, gosh, that was a shocker for everyone. I didn't think it was going to be by 12 million, but we're glad it was you, David Cook. I mean, nothing against David Archuleta. He is a good kid, but I just think you really brought something different to this show this time, and we really wish you the best success. We can't wait to see you here in Houston, August 24th.
I can't wait to be there. Actually, I haven't been there since I moved. I was born there. And
Oh, my God, that's
really?
right.
Yeah,
Well,
wait. What part of town were you born? What part of town did you, first live in?
I was born at the Baytown Memorial.
Oh, my God, you're
Wow.
kidding. No, wait, hold on. How old were you when you moved from Baytown?
Year and a half.
Well, then that's crazy because you haven't been back since you've been born. My God, you don't remember anything. This city's
I know,
totally
right?
different.
That's what they tell me from 82, 83.
Yeah, we've changed quite a bit there, David Cook. And continued success to you, babe. We can't wait to see what you got next. Time of My Life. We love playing the single. It's fantastic.
Thank you so much, and I'm going to hold you to that tour.
All right,
Yeah.
David. David, when you come to town, we'll take you out.
All right, sounds good.
All right, man. You take care.
You too.
Oh, David Cook. Ah, made my morning.